everyone, I'm Helen and welcome to our little hobby nook. So before I begin this video, I just want to apologise if the video quality or my voice sounds a little different. I've changed up my recording software a little bit. So originally I was recording from a little digital camera via my PC, and it wasn't great. I was struggling with it, having to keep on when it comes to the editing, having to just change it a little bit, and it made the video quality to what I think was a bit off. So I'm hoping that the quality is better. I'm now using my mobile phone. Go figure. The cheapest things is not as often the better, because the camera that I was using was an expensive thing, but I actually think it's a piece of crap. So apologies if the quality is a little bit different. I just need to fine tweak a few things maybe. As I say, I'll have a look, see what it looks like when I do my editing, and I've also put my microphone now, it's up on a boom arm above my head rather than on a boom arm below me. So hopefully there's not too much noise interference or banging or anything. So yeah, like I say, just bear with me for a couple of videos while I fine tweak things, and hopefully it will be for the better. So today I am going to be answering the questions created by Shell's Colouring, Shell's Colouring Corner, is it? Oh, why have I forgotten it already? See, this is what happens when I don't put my notes up on places. Anyway, I'll pop it on the screen if I've got it wrong. And I was tagged by Lauren over at Lauren Reed Colour and various other people throughout the week to participate. So I thought it would be quite fun to do. It's the Colouring Confessions tag. Sorry, I do apologise. I don't think I mentioned that. So this is what happens when you just start recording unprepared and don't know what you're saying. That's always the best videos, isn't it, really? Because then you just start waffling on and then you go off on a tangent, which is what I usually do, as what I'm normally doing and what I am doing. So let's start. So before I begin, some of these questions were quite hard. I'll explain why as I'm answering questions. So yeah, let's get started. I tried to pick books. I have said books because I couldn't quite pick just one for each question. But I have tried to pick books that are different to what other YouTubers have mentioned, but it has been really hard because a lot of my collection is pretty similar to everybody else. We all do have different opinions on said books, so some of the questions are different. But yeah, some of the questions, there are very, like, a lot of similarities to what other people have said. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy my ramblings on and an insight into my little colouring journey. So, oldest book in your collection. So let's get started. Oldest books for me are two of them, because I got them together. So these technically aren't my oldest books. I have lots and lots of colouring books. I've been colouring since I was a little girl. I used to love colouring with my granddad, and I've got lots of colouring books. I still have them. They're up in our loft in storage, that I used to do colouring with my granddad. So technically these aren't my oldest books. They are my oldest books as an adult, I guess you could say. I've had various others, but I've given them away to my kids throughout the years. But these two are my oldest that I actually have kept, that haven't been given away to my kids. So yeah, so these two. And Shane bought me these back in, I think it was 2015, so 10 years ago. And the reasoning behind these books, because I will say why I've got two Alice in Wonderland books, is because when we first met, I used to grin like the Cheshire Cat every time we used to meet, like a silly little schoolgirl. And yeah, so my nickname has ever since been Cheshire, so I'm his little Cheshire. So yes, that's the reason you find it. And I absolutely love Alice in Wonderland as well. So I've got Alice in Wonderland things everywhere in the house. So yeah, so that's the reasoning behind why I have these two. So this one is actually untouched. I haven't touched this book. It's been sat on the shelf for 10 years. I don't know why I haven't got to it. I just haven't really. The artwork is gorgeous. I love the sketchiness to it. I love that you've got the little like bits of writing from the story and things on it, and how it goes through the story, and it's all the original artwork as well. So you've got like the dodo in here. I think you've got what else was in here that you don't really see. I can't remember now. It's been a while since I flicked through this book. But yeah, the artwork, it is lovely. I will get round to colouring in it one day, but I don't mind not colouring in it. I will, but I'm not worried that if I don't. Because I think the artwork on its own's beautiful enough as it is. I also have, for those of you that live in the UK, if you've heard of Whittards, they do an Alice in Wonderland tea set, and it's got all the original artwork on it as well. I've got quite a lot of those pieces, and it's very similar to this artwork. So yeah, like I say, I don't mind if it's not coloured. The artwork alone is beautiful to not worry about colour. So yeah, so I'm not going to flick through all of it. I've missed a few pages, but yeah, so that is Alice's Adventures in Wonderland with the original Sir John Tenniel illustrations. And then the Escape to Wonderland by the Good Wives and Warriors. This is a really good book. The quality of the paper is amazing, and I haven't done a lot in here. It's very, very early work, so please don't judge. I know no one does judge, but please don't judge. So yeah, he also got me a couple of Derwent colours, like a little small tin of Derwent Coloursoft pencils as well. He didn't really know much about colouring. And just found the pencils. I think it was in Hobbycraft, I think, over here in the UK. I think that's where he found these books as well, if I remember rightly, he was telling me. So yeah, I just dived straight in. And this was one of them. There's not a lot in here at all that I've coloured. And I've done this little bit here, which really hurts me to know that this is in here and it's not finished, because if you know me, I don't do whips. And then I also have this one, which was done completely with Derwent Inktense pencils, and yeah, look at the state of that sky. Really awful blend. Didn't know what I was doing, but I had fun. I enjoyed what I was doing. I don't mind it. It's good to look back on what you've done over the years. So yeah. So yeah, that's basically all I've done in this one. This is a great book. I love this book. I wouldn't mind getting another copy of it, to be honest, just so that I can redo the pictures that I have done, and see how I've progressed. But then again, it'd be nice to just leave these how they are. Maybe fix this one up and change it a little bit. It's light enough that I could probably rub that out and colour over it and fix it up, as it were. Same with this one. It's light enough that I could probably rub it out or even just go over it. I think with Prismacolors going over the top would probably look quite good. I could even go in with paint markers or something. So yeah, it'd be quite fun maybe to do that, like a little fixer-upper type thing. But yeah, I want to get back into this book. I will get back into this book. Not in the immediate future, because I'm trying to focus on untouched books, and obviously this has been touched. But yeah, I love the artwork in here. It's different. I probably wouldn't colour every single page in here. I mean, I will, but it wouldn't be a priority to say, oh my god, this is the book that I really want to get coloured and finish the whole thing. I would be happy to just leave a couple of pages if need be. Yeah, I love this. But it has so many tiny little details though. But yeah, so that is the Escaped Wonderland, and that was my oldest books in my collection. So, newest book that you have bought, and that would be this one. The pop manga Dragons and Other Magically Mythical Creatures by Camilla Derrico. And I literally bought this one yesterday. So we went and visited family for the weekend, and I popped into Casa in Birmingham. I couldn't resist. I always pop in there when we visit. And it was on the shelf, and I thought, I'm grabbing that. So I grabbed that, and I also grabbed some oil pastels. I did pick up a load of other things, but I was told to put them back, so I did. I thought, well, I'm not leaving this place without buying something, so yeah, I bought this one, and I think my collection now for her books is complete, apart from the Catitude book. I'm in an hour in about that book, whether I want it or not. I kind of want it for the collection, but then am I going to colour in it? That's the thing. It's a case of, am I going to colour all of them? Because I'm one of those that I will only buy a book if I know that I'll colour at least 98% of it. But yeah, this book, it is absolutely stunning. I love dragons. I love fantasy. So this book is right up my street. And yeah, I love her books anyway. I mean, look at this cute little Cthulhu dragon. It's probably one of my favourites in the whole book. But yeah, I love it. I love her books. You can just go absolutely nuts with colour. It hasn't got to be perfect. You can make it look messy and it still look amazing. The paper's good. It can take most mediums. I've thrown so much water at these books. It's crazy. But yeah, I love it. I mean, look at this. It's so good. I mean, look at this cute little Warpating. Is it Warpatinga? Is that the right word? Am I making that up? Probably. But yeah, look at these. They're so cute. Yeah, I absolutely love her artwork. It's crazy. I'd hate to be, well, not hate to be, I'd love to be, should I say, be in her brain for a day. I think I'd leave absolutely mind blown. But yeah, I'd hate to have all of that in my head to try and think of. That's what I was trying to sort of get to. I mean, look at this. Just mental. All these things must be going around in her head. But yeah, I love it. I absolutely love it. I mean, look at this. It's beautiful. Some of the pictures are very similar throughout her books, but I don't mind that. They're all different enough to warrant having all of them. I love these. I know a lot of people like this sort of thing, but I love it. I think they're so cool. I love these big eyes. But yeah, this one, I love this one. It's be so good for the winter. Yeah, absolutely stunning. I wasn't going to flip through this whole book, but I basically have. This video may be a little long, so I hope you have a cup of tea or a coffee or any kind of beverage, and maybe a few snacks or two, because we might be here a little while. So yeah, so that is my newest book that I have bought, and it's literally that new. I only got it less than 24 hours ago. Okay, next up we have, so I'm just putting these down on the floor. Your most colourful page you have completed. I'm sorry, but I couldn't pick just one because I found a few, and they would be, hold on, oh dear, I think I picked too many. I picked 5 books. I think I'm cheating. But all for various reasons. I've got these little tags on here, look, so I can remember where I am when I pick my books up. So I'm going to pop them aside. So first up is In Space by Hannah Carlson. This is one of her children books that she illustrated. Absolutely beautiful books. I love them. And the one I thought of was this one. I thought it was very colourful. It's all rainbow, bright colours. So yeah, that was the first one that I thought of. I did this with Prismacolor pencils, and in the background was with the Guangna acrylic paint markers. And it's got glossy accents on the eyes. I do apologise, I've got the hiccups, so if I sound a bit funky, that's why. So that was in space. And then I also found in Magical Worlds, I'm not going to flip through all of the books, by the way, because like I say, I have cheated a little bit and picked several pages, and it will be forever. So I also picked this one, which I did, I think, was it last month I did this one, which I thought was very colourful. It was very bright. Again, all Prismacolors, and then acrylic marker in the background. And then I also thought of these books. So this is Colourmorphy. This is one of the compilation books by Kirby. And I thought of this one. I know it's not quite colourful. It's in like lots of colours, but I thought it was quite bright and vibrant. And the colours were inspired by Beetlejuice. At the time, we'd gone and seen Beetlejuice, watched Beetlejuice. And yeah, so I did the Medusa page, and that was the colour palette behind it, and I just thought that one was quite colourful. And then also in A Dragon Spell, I thought this one was a colourful one. I know it's not, again, a lot of colours, but it's very bright. So yeah, that was the other one I picked. I love this page. I was so proud of this one when I did this back earlier in the year. Probably one of my favourites out of my entire collection, I think. So that was in Dragonspell. And then I also thought of this one that I did in Voyage. Where is it? Yeah, this one. Again, I thought it was very bright, very vibrant. Again, it's very limited colour palette, but it's bright. So that's sort of how I interpreted that question. So yeah, so those were my most colourful page that I've completed. Next question, most relaxing book to colour in. So I haven't actually picked a specific book for this, because I find colouring relaxing regardless of what book I colour in. Regardless of difficulty, I still find it it's a relaxing hobby overall. So I don't, if I just want to relax, I don't go, oh, I really need to colour in Hannah Carlson, or I really need to colour mythographic, or anything like that. It's, as long as I'm colouring, I'm relaxing. It's a hobby. My hobbies are to relax. If it's not colouring, I'm doing something else. I'm cross-stitching, or painting a Warhammer miniature, or something along those lines. So I haven't actually got a specific book. So like I say, there's going to be basically my whole collection. Any book is a relaxing book for me to colour in. So that's my answer to that one. Apologies, there's no book on the screen for you to see. Next up, most detailed, challenging book. So again, I've picked a couple on this one for various reasons. So hold on, let me just grab them. And so I've picked 4. I do apologise again. Like I say, I am cheating a little bit by not picking the one, but they've all got reasons behind them. So when it comes to most detailed, I think Fairies in Dreamland by Denise Collette. I also have the bear with me, I've got the Mermaids one. Mermaids, where's the other one? Mermaids and Goblins? No, not Goblins. Gnomes, sorry. So I've got Gnomes in the Neighbourhood and Mermaids in Paradise? But this one, I think, is the most detailed out of those 3 books. So I'll pop those aside. So the reasoning by this one, with it being the most detailed, is mainly for the fairies in this book. They are absolutely tiny. I mean, they're very skinny, but they're just really, really tiny, tiny details. The flowers and things, they're quite big and open. I mean, look at this. If you wanted to colour in those little flowers and the little dots and things, I don't know if you can see it. I'm hoping that my camera's actually focusing well, because from what I can see on the screen, it doesn't look very, very clear. So I'm really hoping that this is okay. But yeah, this one's not too bad. Again, this one, very, very small details. The fairy's very tiny. I mean, this one, look, she's absolutely thin as anything. Hardly anything to colour. I think you could probably swipe the pencil down once and she's coloured in. So yeah, I just find this one really, really detailed, just because it is so small. Some of them, like I say, they're not so bad. This is an uncolored book for me. I can hear people screaming at me saying, oh my god, I want that book, why have you not coloured in it? Because I know this book is unavailable now, and I know a lot of people are after it. So I do apologise that it is sitting on my shelf uncoloured. I will colour it one day, in the near future. But yeah, so all of these details are so tiny. This one's not too bad. This one, again, looks tiny little blankets and pillows and things. And this one with the patchwork quilt on her wings. I know you haven't got to colour them individually, but look at that, how tiny that is. So yeah, so that was my reasoning behind picking that one. Again, another detailed book. I picked a Mel Pomeni book. So all of her books are quite detailed. This was just the one that I mainly picked up. So I've got Dream Voyage, I've got Circle of Life, and I've got was it Enchanted Earth, and I've got that one. I haven't got the mandala one. It's the only one I haven't got. But again, her pictures are very, very detailed. Very tiny details. They're not too challenging. But yeah, they are very tiny, very detailed. Absolutely stunning. I mean, it's the only one that I've done in this book. And as you can see, that it's not too bad when you colour it, because when I've coloured it, I've just sort of like gone over the line work a little bit. I've not worried too much about details and things. So you can sort of ignore some of that like this. If you wanted to just colour this all as a solid block, you can. You don't have to colour each of these little filigree bits in amazing detail. But yes, such tiny little like details and bits and bobs and things like that. And yeah, it looks intimidating, but once you colour it, it's fine. I mean, look how tiny these little fish are. Again, one swipe of the pencil and it's coloured. So yeah, so I'd say that is a very detailed one. And again, a lot of people would probably agree that Kirby Roseanne's this is just the first one that I picked up, and I thought it was a great one to pick up because it is a compilation book. Again, very, very detailed. This book is absolutely stunning, by the way. If you don't have it in your collection, I highly recommend it. But again, just the details, mainly, especially in his Morphia books, all the little doodles and things, I think that they're detailed. Not detailed in the fact that, because these are quite big images, but detailed because it's, I don't know how to explain what I mean. But yeah, they're absolutely amazing. I don't like find his books again intimidating. I actually really enjoy colouring Kirby Roseanne's. I find them fairly easy to colour in because he's got all the shading in there for you, so I haven't really got to think about where I've got to put my shade and highlight and things. So for me, I actually find his books really good for that. I haven't really got to think about things. But yeah, it's just, they are very, very detailed. But I think it's because he does do the extra lines for the shading, and things like that. I mean, look at this. This is absolutely stunning. I love this page. I've got this twice. I've got it here, and I've also got it in Phantomorphia. So yeah, it's very detailed, but yeah, I love it. I think I've got all of his books now. The only one I don't have is Alien Worlds, and that's just because I keep on putting myself off it. I love like the alien pages. Where are they at the back? So I love like the alien pictures, especially this one. So I'm actually glad that I've got that one. I love this picture. It is absolutely stunning. But I'm kind of put off with the planet pages. So like, I think this one's a double page spread, isn't it, in the book? And this one not so much, although this one's not too bad. But yeah, mainly the planet pages, they kind of put me off a little bit. But like these ones with the aliens on, I love them, absolutely love them. So I will get the book in my collection, but I'm holding off at the moment. It's not oh my god, I must buy that. So yeah, so again, that's another detailed one. And then instead of it being a detailed book, I've put a challenging book. And to me, I find Erie's books very challenging. Mainly because I actually struggle to colour on this paper. I haven't quite got my own style for it either. I know everybody loves these books. I mean, I absolutely love these books. I wouldn't have them if I didn't love them, if I didn't want to colour in them. But I haven't found my style for colouring these books. They are very, so much open space. I feel like I need to put like brickwork on there or certain shading, and like when it comes to the mountains and the trees are just like this. I'm not too bad with trees. You'll see in my completed pages for next month, I've coloured a page. Actually, you'll probably see it in a later question, actually. But I've done a page that have got trees like this, and I've just done like a scrumbling sort of kind of motion. So I'm not too bad with trees, but when it's a big open area, so like this with the grass, I can't make it look like grass. So to me, I find these books really, really challenging. This one wouldn't be too bad because there's a lot of windows and things like that, so the spaces are a little bit closer together, if that makes sense. But yeah, the sky, I'm rubbish at sky. I can't blend blue to save my life. But yeah, I find these books absolutely challenging, which is a shame because I really want a lot more of her books. I think she's amazing, especially that she uses a toothpick to draw her illustrations. But yeah, I've got just these books, the Romantic Country. So I've got 1, 2, and 3. I don't have any of her other ones, which is a shame because, like I say, I absolutely love them. I'd love to have them in my collection, but I don't want them to sit there untouched because I'm absolutely petrified to colour in them because I don't know how to colour in them. I am tempted to just follow a bunch of tutorials. I know there's a lot of tutorials out there. You've got is it colouring with Elena? You've got Olivier Colours. Yeah, there's a few out there. So I'm tempted to just do a bunch of colour alongs and learn styles and techniques with them, and then maybe that will make me feel a little bit more confident. But yeah, I mean, look, this I wouldn't even know where to start. I know I'd put like the shading under there and then the lighter over here, but it's such a big area. To me, it just feels really, really challenging, and having this lake or pond make it look realistic. And I don't have to make it look realistic, but to me it feels like it needs to be realistic, and this needs to be realistic, and it's in my head and I can't get that out of my head, and the pages are absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, that is why I think that these are challenging. I know other people don't find them challenging, but yeah, that's my reasoning. I absolutely love these books. Like I say, I want more. But yeah, I think I need to practice more with my colouring. That's why I've struggled a little bit with some of the questions in here. This is probably one of the reasons why, because I haven't really had a chance to sit and colour in all of my books, or like one book and focus on it, if that makes sense. I've done one in one book, one in another book, one in another book to get through my untouched books. So I've not found my style, I guess. And yeah, I think that's where I've struggled a bit. So I'm hoping 2026 I find my style and I find my comfort and I can colour in them and feel happy. So yeah, that's the most detailed / challenging book. Okay, most unique art style. So I kind of struggled with this one as well because I don't really have anything what I'd class as unique. Not really. A lot of artists, they are fairly similar. They're all unique in their own way as well, aren't they? You've got like your Rita Berman, she's very unique. You've got Hannah Carlson, she's unique. They've all got their own unique style to them. I know a lot of people have picked the Karolina Kowalska. I love her artwork. I haven't got any of her books, sadly. I would absolutely love to have one of her books. Just don't know which one I'd want to get. But yeah, so I agree with a lot of people when they've mentioned that one for their book. So for me, I've picked again a couple. Whether you class them as unique art style and agree with me, I'm not sure. But these are what I picked. So, sorry, I'm just having to lean down because I've put some of my books on the floor because I've got, like I say, I've picked quite a lot. So I've picked these. I've got 2 copies of Mouse Guard. I shall show you why. So first of all, we have this little tiny book. Now, this isn't actually a colouring book. This is just a little book with a bunch of illustrations in it. And I thought it was really fun, and I bought it on a whim because I thought it was fun, and I thought it'd be really cool to colour in. So it's by Chris Riddell. It's called the Da Vinci Cod. And they're all illustrations on books. And they are so fun. So you've got To Grill a Mockingbird, you've got the Da Vinci Cod, The Wizard of Oz, you've got Prod and Prejudice. Look how cool that cow is. The Importance of Being Earless. Some of these I don't actually know, some I do, but yeah, The Satanic Nurses, Jude the Obvious, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe Assistant. Look at how fun that looks. But yeah, I think they're really fun. His artwork is, I think it's unique to what I've got. So yeah, I think this is going to be really fun to colour. Like I said, it's not actually a colouring book, it's just a book with a bunch of illustrations in it. But I spotted it and I thought, oh, that'd be really fun to colour. So yeah, so that is that one. And it is quite unique, as well as the fact that it's got unique perspectives on it. So it tells you at the back what they were basically on. And he's put with apologies too as well. So yeah, so that was a fun one. The other one I picked was Clara Makova. The only one I have is Fairy Celebrations. A lovely friend of ours, colouring friend that we met on Instagram 5 years ago. She was lovely enough to send us this beautiful copy of this book. I haven't got any others. I'd absolutely love her entire collection. They're just so expensive for us to try and get over here. But yeah, again, I think she's got an amazing and unique art style to her. Her animals are really unique. Her faces, her characters, and yeah, I mean, these cute little dragons, the way she draws her berries and fruit and things like that. I think it's a very, very unique style. Absolutely stunning book. I have done a couple of pages. So Shane did this one a few years ago with Inktense pencils. And I'd done a page as well. Where are we? We're near the back. And I did, come on, where are we? I haven't tagged a lot of them. There we go. And I did this one. This was done with Coloursoft pencil, Derwent Coloursoft pencils. And in the background is some soft pastels, which a lot of the soft pastels are sort of, well, you can barely make it out this there. They have sort of rubbed off over time, even though it has been sealed. They're not the best quality, especially after you've had them on the page for over 5 years. The colour's just sort of gone. But yeah, I absolutely love this book. I cannot wait to colour more in this one. I haven't touched it since 2020. Reason behind that is, like I say, I'm colouring in untouched books. So yeah, I can't wait to colour this. I might even make this a project book for next year. So yeah, I think she's got a really unique style. And then the other one is Mouse Guard by David Peterson. So we have 2 copies of this one. I do apologise to those that don't even have 1 copy and wants this. We managed to get this, like I say, over 5 years ago. We both have a copy. We absolutely love comic books. We love RPGs. And he does a lot of both of those. And yeah, his artwork is basically off of a lot of his comic books he's done. He's also done, like I say, he's done an RPG, which we like doing. We do a lot of RPGs. So yeah, it's absolutely stunning. So I'll show you my book first, because we basically colour in this. We pick a page, one of us picks a page, we colour it, the next person picks the page and we colour it. So this is my version. So all of mine are done with an Inktense base with Prismacolor over the top. I think the pencils work absolutely amazing on here. It takes watercolour like a dream. The blends actually really well. So yeah, absolutely love these. So we've done that one. I've done this one. This was done with Neo colours in the background, and there's Inktense on there as well. What else have we got? But yeah, it's very, very unique. Very cartoony. He's even got like comic strip pages in here from his various books. It's not actually the full story in one book. It's just bits and pieces from his comic strips that he has done. So we have got some of his comic books as well. I also know that if you're lucky enough to go to one of the Comic-Cons and he's there, he does sometimes have some of these books on his stall. Not always, but he does sometimes still have some. So I know he's still got a few in rotation if you are lucky. He doesn't always have them. But yeah, the price that people are charging for this book is absolutely ridiculous. So I do apologise. Well, I feel sorry, shall I say, for a lot of you that really want this book and people are just charging an arm and a leg for it. But yeah, it's absolutely stunning. I think he should do another one. But yeah, I think this one needs to definitely be reprinted because it is gorgeous. He does have a Patreon, so you can go over there and get his artwork via his Patreon if you feel like you are missing out. I highly recommend that. He's got some absolutely stunning work. So yeah, so let me see if I can find some more of the pages that we have done rather than rambling on. Let's see. This is the one that we are currently doing. I haven't got anything on my page just yet. I'm waiting for when we sit down together and colour. He has started his, which I'll show you shortly what he's done in his. What else have we done? We've done this one. Again, Inktense, and in the background is chalk pastel. What else have we got? But yeah, I absolutely love this book. It is absolutely gorgeous, and yeah, I've done this one, or we've done this one as well. We've both done it. So again, Inktense. The background was just all pencil. I do not recommend doing that. It hurts your hand. But yeah, I love this page. Very autumnal. Done this one. Again, an all pencil background. Again, don't recommend doing that. And I think we've done one more, or was that it? I think that's it. Yeah, so I feel like I'm missing one. So 1, 2, 3. That one's 4 that we'll be doing. 5. Yeah, no, that's right. So yeah, so that was my copy. And then Shane's one's here. So this is what Shane's done. I'm not sure what pencils he's used on his. I think he's used whatever he just picks up, really. Although I think this one was Artesa's. I think he used Prismacolors on this one. Yeah, I love doing it with him because we both have completely different colouring style. We have different colour tastes as well. He's more of a muted colour palette. Although I say that, but in a minute you'll see quite a brightly coloured page. But yeah, normally he's quite dark and muted, so that's what he's started on so far on that one. But yeah, it's fun to sort of see each of our takes on the pages. So yeah, he's done this one, which is quite surprising for him because he hates the colour pink. So yeah, it's actually quite surprising to see that he's done that one and I've done the other one. You'd think it'd probably be the other way around. So yeah, again, that was Prismacolor, and sadly his Prismacolor has bled through over time onto this page. I'm not sure if you can see, but yeah, there is a bit of pink. That colour sadly is notorious for doing that over time. So do be warned that it does ghost like that in this book, and the colour does go through. It does take a few years for it to do it, but it does do it. And then this one, so again I was quite surprised. Again, he picked pink, and obviously I picked the colours that I picked. I love his clouds that he did in his one. And then that one, so yeah, he stuck quite traditional to that one. So yeah, we don't follow the artwork that David's done. We have gone our own sort of ways, but if you do get stuck when it comes to colouring these pages, because I know a lot of people are like, I've got this book but I don't know how to colour it, you can find his artwork, and he's got a lot of the coloured pages in there. Like I say, they're all in his comic books, which are majority of them are in colour. So yeah, so for me that's our most unique art style. Next up, book you've coloured most. And again, I've had to pick 2. I will be quick because I think I'm already, what am I? I'm not actually sure how far I am into this video already. But yeah, I think these 2 are pretty similar on how many pages I have done. So it's the Land Under the Microscope and Ball de Pois, which is Balls of Fur. So I'll go with this one first, and again, like I say, I'll just do a quick flip of the pages that I have already done. So I have done this one, so a sneak peek. This is the one that I have completed for this month. I've gone all the way through this book. I've done Albrecht Dürer as a base and then gone over the top with polychromos, or I've used Neocolors, but I'll let you know which ones have got Neocolors. So there's that one. I have done this one, which was done for Halloween. The purple was actually Black Widows. The rest, again, Albrecht Dürer and polychromos. Then we have this one, and all this bordery bit is done with Neocolors. The rest is all Albrecht Dürer and Prismacolors actually on this one, and then metallic watercolors for the border. I've done this one. I don't know why that's tagged. Oh, it's because it's tagged, so I want to do this one next month. Yeah, all these tags are basically ones that I want to get to this year. What else have I done? Have I not done another one in this section? I thought I had. Pretty sure I have done another one in the winter section. Nope, I haven't. Okay. So I've done these 2. Again, Neocolor 2's in the background. What else have we done? We've got this one, the corgis, just a very faint soft pastel in the background of that one. Done the otters, absolutely adorable. I say they're otters, but they kind of look like beavers as well with the flat tail, but yeah, otters, beavers, whatever you want to interpret it as. Then you've got, I still need to do this one, that's this month's page. I've done these two. Again, Neo Colour 2. This wasn't the colour palette that I actually had planned for this one, but that's what happened. The donkeys. So cute. And was that it? Oh no, and a little girl on the bicycles with the corgis in the baskets. Again, really, really cute. So yeah, that was that one, the Boules de Pois. And then we have the Land Under the Microscope. And I'm actually now thinking that this one's probably the most coloured after I've just flicked through that. So I probably didn't really need to flick through that, to be fair. So I do apologise for that one. So yeah, so I've done this one. This is all Prismacolor and some metallic gel pens. I've done these two in the neon, just the neon colours from the Prismacolor set. The colours look very off. I don't know whether it's just me or whether it's just the camera. Okay. I've done these two. I completely messed up the background in here, hence why this is black, and then there's these really weird like wallpaper lines. But yeah, I thought it was quite fun and incorporated the colours over onto this one. Got some ideas in there. What else have we got? We've got this one. I love this page. Done this one earlier in the year. Really fun and bright page. I think I used Neo Colours on there. We had Neo Colours on the background in there and then Prismacolors on top. Shane did this one way back in 2020 with soft pastels, and then he used the Castle Arts Soft Touch over the top. I think he did a really good job with that one. Got this one with the honey pot, and I tried to get out of the comfort zone of basically doing a limited colour palette and not doing the colours of what things should be, although you can get pink roses, but like the honey pot, I've done it pink rather than as honey. But yeah, the idea was there. Didn't actually execute it as well as I hoped, but yeah, there you go. It's a coloured page. What else have we got? I think the rest are near the end of the book. Yep, so we've got these two, the hummingbirds, and then the elephant. And yep, and that's it. So yeah, so that's my most books with the most coloured. Okay. Next up, what's the next one? Where am I? Book you coloured most. Book you love but haven't coloured in yet. And again, I've picked 4, so I apologise. And it's these 4. From the Tokimeku Miku series. So I've got the Polar Bear Cruise. I've got the Seasonal Reefs of Plants and Friends. Yururi's Journey Sketch. And then, what's this one? The Fairy Tale Journey with My Little Forest Friends. I absolutely love these books. I'm not going to flip through them because, like I said, this video is going to be super long otherwise. I have got pages flagged in here. I hope to get to a couple of them this month. As you can see, I've got some flags. So yeah, I've got a page flagged and all of them to do either this month or next month. So fingers crossed. But yeah, absolutely love these books. There are some more in this series that I want to get, but I want to do these first before I say, yep, let's get some more. My pile is getting rather big. I don't want it to fall on the floor, so bear with me if I pause and come back again. So the next one, book you would save in a fire, or is sentimental. So, book I would save in a fire. Difficult question. That's like asking you which child would you save first. Um, Clearly, you're going to put as many things under your arms as you can and leap out the window. But I think if I had to choose, I'm not going to get the book because it's in the stacks that I've already chosen, but it would be my Mouse Guard book, and the Clara Markova book, Fairy Celebrations. Reasoning behind those. So the Fairy Celebrations one is purely because of the cost. It is an absolutely stunning book as well, but yeah, it's not easy to get. I know it's still available, but yeah, it's more the cost of anything, isn't it, really? And then the other one is the Mouse Guard book, purely because it's something that I'm enjoying doing with Shane. So it's kind of a sentimental thing. And yes, I would grab both of them, not just the one. So technically, there is one if you cheat that way by saying Mouse Guard. Um, but yeah, and funny story, I do actually have a firebox. So we have a big box of like some of our really, really sentimental things, that is actually in a box that is close by to a window that we can literally launch outside if we need to. I know that sounds really morbid, as if it's going to happen. But yeah, that's something that we have always done. My mum's done it. My grandparents did it. There was always a box that you've got sentimental things in there. And yeah, we have actually had a fire before. Back when I was a little girl, our next door neighbour had a fire in their kitchen, and it spread to our house. So yeah, we have been victims of a fire before. But yeah, so I do actually have a box with sentimental things and things in, and actually that Mouse Guard book does actually sit inside that box. So yeah, book you would save in a fire. So yes, book with the best paper quality. So again, this is a hard question because I think that's down to the person colouring in it. Because, yeah, it's hard to explain, because what I find easy or like really good quality is not going to be the same as somebody else. For instance, the Fairy Tales and Folklore book and the Fairy Tales book by Emily Liedel Oberg, although they're done by Gibbs Smith, I really struggle with that paper. I don't find it the best paper quality. However, the Hannah Carlson books and the Maria Trallo books, the paper feels so much different, even though it's by the same publisher. So, yeah, I think that question is more for what mediums you're using and the person colouring in it. I know that sounds really weird, but yeah. But I do actually have a book with the best paper, and it's this one, the Sequum's Illustrations Dark Fantasy Colouring Book 2019. So I'm not sure if they still have this, but it's from Etsy, and it's the premium quality book, and it's really, really thick, as you can see, really thick cardstock. It's watercolour paper, so yeah, it's very, very thick. I haven't coloured in this yet. Again, a lovely friend got us this, but yeah, it's absolutely stunning quality book. Really, really, like I say, really thick paper, really like good quality. It's got good tooth to it. So yeah, it will take alcohol markers, anything, because it's single-sided. But yeah, absolutely stunning book, really lovely artwork as well. But yeah, so that's probably the book that I've got with the best paper quality in it. But like I said, personally, I think that question is kind of subject to what mediums you're using and the person, really, because yeah, everybody finds different paper different, don't they, depending on their colouring style and how they colour in and things. So yeah, that was actually quite a hard question. I know it wasn't, because literally I had that book, but if I hadn't had that book, it is quite a hard question to answer, I think. So yeah, favourite grayscale colouring books. So I don't really have any grayscale colouring books apart from Christine Caron's. So obviously I've got to say Christine Caron. And I have all three of her brilliant quality books. So I've got Little Folk, Wondrous Folk and Wildflower Folk. These two are fairly new. I've only had them since last month, so I haven't actually coloured in them yet. One is planned for next month, one hopefully this month. I can't remember which one's which. And then I have coloured one page in Wildflower Folk, which I did back in May for May, and I did this one with polychromos and Prismacolors, and yeah, I had such a good time colouring this. I actually got really emotional when I did my colouring completed colouring pages video. I explained just how emotional I got with this page. Again, it's really good quality paper, so I suppose this would probably go up there as well with the Gibbs Smith paper. It is amazing. But yeah, I absolutely love her books. I know not many people like grayscale, but yeah, I think it's gorgeous. It's great because you can find, especially for portraits, you can find where the shading's got to go, so where the highlights and things have got to go. And yeah, I think it's absolutely stunning. This book is beautiful. I mean, I just love that page. Yeah, I can't wait to get more done in all of these books. I like this one as well. It's slightly different to her other style. But yeah, look at the cute little kitty. I love it. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful books. And yeah, they're my grayscale colouring books. So that's those. What have we got? Book that intimidates you. So this is probably a silly book for me to mention, and people are probably going, why does that intimidate you? But Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. So I don't know what it is about this book, but this book intimidates me. I think it is because it's a storybook, and when I first got it, I was like, I'm going to colour that and I'm going to give it to my children. However, my eldest now is 21, as much as she actually wants this book, and she's like, Mum, that's mine. My sister's not having that. But yeah, I think because I'd planned on colouring it and basically giving it to my children, and then my children pass it down to their children and things like that, it intimidates me. I don't know why, because I love Johanna Basford's work. It's easy to colour. It's nothing like challenging about it. It's just, I don't know what it is. I just can't seem to put pencil to paper. I know what I want to do with the book. She's going to be the same colours all throughout, so obviously I'll have that written down. I know what pencils I want to use. Yeah, I think what it is, I haven't got a colouring style, and I don't want to start the book and then halfway through the book my style changes and I'm like, oh, I didn't like what I did there, and I now like what I've done now, and then I hate what I've done. I think that's probably what it boils down to. I know that sounds really strange. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, this one, it intimidates me. I don't know why. Well, I've explained why, but yeah. My brain works in really weird ways. So yeah, so that book, it intimidates me. Next up, book you want to finish one day. And all of them. I want to finish all of them, as unrealistic as that sounds. I am 40 years old. I managed to do probably about 12 pages a month, work that out, and I've got what, 100, just over 100 books. Very unrealistic. But yeah, I do want to finish. I want to finish all of them. I've stopped buying books now just for the sake of buying them, because I've seen someone else colouring them and go, oh, I really love that page, I want that book. I'll now only buy a book if I know that I want to colour at least 98% of that book, if not 100%. I don't want to buy a book and just only colour 2 or 3 pages in it, because to me it feels like a little bit of a waste. And that's just me. But yeah, I would love to colour all of them. The ones that I am closest to completing are obviously the 2 that I've posted with the most pictures in. But yeah, I want to colour in all of them. I want all of my books to be completed, and have, like, my kids, when I've passed away, look through my books and go, oh, mum coloured that, oh, look at that, mum, what my mum done. And yeah, and dad, because like I say, Shane colours in them as well. So that helps as well. I get them done quicker because he also colours in them. Not so much lately, but he does. So maybe we'll get them done one day. But yeah, so I know, again, I've not really answered that question, but I do want to finish all of them, not just the one. Best book for practicing new techniques. Again, this is another tricky one, because I've been wanting to colour in all of my books, not just focus on one. So my techniques are different depending on the book that I colour in. However, if I was, say, next year, I want to use this book as my new techniques practice sort of kind of book. Reason I picked this one is because it's a compilation book, and it's obviously pages that are in all of her other books. Well, her first few books, not the Tales From ones, but the ones that she did before then. Apart from the 11 new pictures that are at the front, which are exclusive to this book. But yeah, this book would be great for new techniques, and just trying things out without the fear of ruining it. I know you can't really ruin a page as such, because as long as you're enjoying yourself, that's what matters the most. It doesn't matter what it looks like, as long as you're having fun, and enjoying the process and things like that. But yeah, this book I think would be great for that, because it's really good quality paper. It takes most things. It takes water quite well. And like I said, it would be good to try a new technique and experiment in this one, and then go, actually, I really like that, and then maybe change it up slightly into the main book that the illustration is in. And yeah, there's a wide variety of the pictures that are in all her other books. You've got portraits, you've got bugs, you've got jewels, you've got keys, metallics, and things like that. So yeah, this book, or any compilation book, I think is great for if you want to try out new techniques. But this one mainly because, obviously, like I say, it's good quality paper. It takes most things. So yeah, it'd be great to experiment in this one. So yeah, so that's my answer to the book for practicing new techniques. Most affordable but great quality. So I actually picked this one. However, I will also mention all of the art therapy books. So this is the one I've picked, save me having to go down in me pile and find me Ball de Poire one. But yeah, this one, Ball de Poire. Some of the little Disney ones, we've got, I think, Disney Babies. There's a Sum one. But yeah, any of these art therapy books, they are, I think this one was £8, something like that. I think Ball de Poire was only £9. The new one that Diane Defoe's done, the Dragon one, I think again that's only £9. So yeah, it's very affordable. The paper quality is amazing. Like I said, it takes water mediums, as you saw in the other one. This one's the only page that I've done in here, and this was done with Tombow Dual brush pens, and what else? And Albert Duras and polychromos. So yeah, it's not buckled. There was quite a bit of water on here. Yeah, it's really good quality paper for a really good price, and it's a nice compact size book as well, so you can just pop it in your handbag, couple of pencils, and take it with you when you go places. It's great for if you've got doctor's appointments or just going on holiday. It takes up little to no space in your suitcase. You can put it in your carry-on to take on the plane if you feel brave enough to try and colour in turbulence. But yeah, so I'm saying any of the art therapy books, but yeah, mainly this one and Border Pride, because they're the two that I have. I do also have, what's it, the two I got? Yeah, I've got Disney Baby Animals and Disney Babies. So yeah, I've got those as well, and the paper quality is all the same. It's really good quality, but yeah, cheap, cheerful, and good quality. What's next? Book you recommend to beginners? Again, this is another question that's quite hard to say, because everybody's got their own beginner sort of, yeah, it's a hard one, isn't it? I don't think many people have managed to give like a really definitive answer, really, but I'm going to say Joanna Basford's Small Victories. Purely because it's small, it's not intimidating. I've coloured a couple, not many. Yes, the pictures are like little tiny and details, but that's what makes this quite a good book, because you don't have to think about shading too much if you don't want to. So you don't have to use 6 colours to colour a leaf. You can literally just colour one kind of green or blue, pink, whatever, any colour. And yeah, you can use gel pens, you can use fine liners and things like that. And yeah, I just think that this book particularly is a good one to do. I know you've got a lot of big backgrounds and people are, I've got to do a big massive background, and it can be intimidating because people think there's got to be something there, but there really hasn't. I'm one of those that thinks there's got to be a background, because I'm a weirdo, but in a great way. But yeah, you've got some small pictures. They're all different varieties. You've got cars, you've got butterflies, you've got houses, you've got mushrooms, you've got dinosaurs, you've got fish. But yeah, I think this is a great one for beginners. It's small, like I say, it's compact. It's good quality paper again, especially this one. This one's really good quality paper. It's fairly thick. But yeah, I think this is quite a good entry level. It's another one that I've done in here. Where's the other one? I have done another one in here as well. That one. So yeah, I've done a couple in here. But yeah, I think it's a great book for beginners. But again, I think it varies from person to person, doesn't it? Because I would recommend a Kirby Roseanne's book. Especially if you want to learn your shading and things like that, because he's already got the line working to show you where the shading is. So if you want to be a little bit more advanced, I'd say a Kirby Roseanne's book. It does look intimidating, but honestly, once you start colouring in it, it's pretty simple. But then my simple and what someone else might think is simple is completely different. So yeah, I think that question is quite a hard one as well. But yeah, I'd say Small Victories is a good little book, and I can't wait for the next one. Is it Inklings, is it called? I think, for the new one, isn't it, next year? So yeah, I can't wait for that. And I haven't coloured much in this one, but I'm still gonna get it. I love these little small books. They're great, like I say. Stick in your handbag, couple of pencils, and away you go. Next up, what have we got? Where am I up to? Book that sparks your creativity. Again, another hard question for me to answer, because it depends. It depends on my mood as to my creativity as well, and I can get stuck quite easily when it comes to finding a picture and then colouring in it. But once I get started, I'm like, oh, I wonder if I do this and if I do that, and yeah. But I'd say any of the books by Hannah Carlson. So I am going to go through all of the ones that I've got and show you the pictures that I've done, but I promise there's only like 1 or 2 in each of them, apart from this one, because this is a project book. But when it comes to creativity in this one, I go crazy. Colours, mental, they're bright, they're vibrant. I use different mediums, so there's some Neocolored 2s in the background, and then Prismacolor, and then there's what's that clear stuff called? Oh, why can't I think of what that's called? Oh boy. Yeah, that makes it look 3D. Not the pen one, the other one, by Tim Holtz. Oh gosh, I'm not sure where it is either, so I can't even pick it up and say, yeah, it's such and such. It'll come to me right after I finish the video. But yeah, I just find you can just go absolutely nuts. So this was done with Distress Oxides. I'm getting really tired. I can't remember words. But yeah, Distress Oxides in the background, and then using water and splashing paint. Again, weird and wonderful colours. What else have we got? Again, some more paint splatter and pastel backgrounds. Trying to do glowy effects. It didn't quite work, but there you go. Using different mediums and just playing. Got this one again with this mottled sort of background with Neocolored 2s, and again more pastels in the background. Again, more Distress inks, and I think this was Distress inks, but I prefer oxides, so I don't really have any inks anymore. But the oxides I find more vivid, and they blend a lot nicer. But yeah, Distress inks, just going absolutely crazy with colour, messing around with doing like dots right by rubbing things out, blending, and yeah, I don't have to think about it when I colour in these books. I just pick some colours and away I go. And yeah, I just find that these books, yeah, they're such a joy to colour in. You don't really sort of think about what you're doing. You just go crazy. There's another one that I did with some Neocolored 2s in the background, and again some ink splatter, and just making an absolute mess. I love making a mess. The messier the better. What have we got in this one? Sorry, that was Spirit Animals I just showed you. This one is Jewelry Box, but I can't actually find the page. I should have looked through first of all. Oh, it's right at the back, isn't it? I remember now. So yeah, so this one was done with paint markers in the background. So yeah, you can just go crazy with various mediums and just play around. This one was just basic, really. But yeah, these books lend themselves to just get your creative juices flowing. This was done with gouache, the whole thing, and then pencil over the top. So yeah, you can just get really creative with these books. Like I say, it helps with the paper. I did tried to do a rust effect on the metals there. This one I actually cheated because I followed a tutorial by Jennifer, and then obviously I saw Karen from My Colourful Country Life do background as well, so I sort of mashed the two together with that one. And then we've got what to do in this one. I don't even remember which ones I've done anymore. Oh yeah, this one was from last month. Again, being creative by changing it up. doing a little lava effect. And then this one, what did I do in this one? This one, so this was based, like inspired by my daughter. She absolutely loves Halloween and the colour orange, and she loves cake, especially red velvet cake. So I did the red velvet cake, the orange because she loves like the colours and pumpkin spice and everything like that. And then the cloak was because she's always wearing a hoodie, and her favourite band, so I drew their little symbol there. But yeah, I can just go crazy with weird things in here. I'm not overly creative. I've not got that much of an imagination, although I have, but I don't know how to put it on paper, which I hope to like change in the future. But yeah, definitely the Hannah Carlson books that just sparks my creativity. Next, most nostalgic or childhood inspired. So again, I have done two. So first up is Mein Reise durch Europa, and that's mainly for the pages in London. So that is where I was born and raised. Well, not actually in London, in the city. I was born in Enfield, in North London. So yes, this just brings back lots of memories, because I used to actually go to London quite a lot. When I used to go raving when I was a teenager, I used to go to the clubs in London. So yeah, many a times go out getting absolutely drunk, coming home in the pouring rain. But yeah, I used to walk past Big Ben quite a lot. I used to get on the underground to get home. So yeah, so this one is very, very nostalgic. And then the other one is this one. I am a big, massive Disney girl. Tattoos. I want to fill my complete arm up with Disney characters. Just finding the money to do it. Maybe if I didn't spend all my money on colouring books, I might be able to afford to ink myself. But yeah, Disney books. Anything Disney, I love Disney. We've got Disney stuff everywhere. Like pictures on the walls. Like I say, the colouring book. I have done one page in here. Let's show you while I'm waffling on. But yeah, I've got figurines, all sorts of things. Our Christmas tree has Disney ornaments on it. So yeah, absolutely love Disney. Always have done. I don't care how old I am. I will never grow old of Disney. As soon as a new Disney film comes out, me and Shane are like, should we go to cinema to watch that? Cool. Yep, let's go. We get looked at sometimes a bit funny, especially if it's a real like children's Disney film, and they're like, why is there two adults here? Are they weird? It's like, we don't care. Disney. So yeah, absolutely love it. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Always will love Disney. Next up, book with the most variety of pages. Again, I struggled again with this one because it's quite a hard question to sort of interpretate, really, for me. But I would pick two, really. I picked Luna and Moon Valley. Mainly because you've got a variety of different things in here. So you've got people, you've got animals, you've got flowers, and they are all different. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put you off screen there. But yeah, I thought these two were brilliant. Any of the compilation books as well, really, that you get, I think have a good variety, because you've got a bit of everything from that artist. But yeah, definitely these two, I think, are the better two out of all of the books that I've got for variety. You've got animals, you've got buildings, you've got feathers. I don't think there's many like crystals and things like that, so you don't really have that in here. I've done a few pages in here, not many, but I have done a few. But yeah, I do really enjoy these books. They're very very cute. But yeah, definitely got a wide variety of things. They are a little similar in style, but yeah, you've got, like I say, flowers and things. And I love that at the back, if you're not too sure on what a flower is, it tells you what it is. So if ever you get stuck with how to colour it, you've got your plant register there. So yeah, so that's Luna, and then obviously, like I say, Moon Valley I think is another one which is great, because again, animals, you've got dragons, birds, you've got water, yeah, more dragons, cats, flowers, oops, sorry, more dragons, sea dragons, a Medusa-y sort of type looking page. I know it's not Medusa, but it kind of looks like Medusa. Mermaids. Yeah, I love these books. Need to colour in them more, as I say about all of my books. So, variety of pages. Next up, we have a seasonal favourite. Again, I don't want to dig through all my books, but I would say my seasonal favourites is Seasons by Hannah Carlson. And I absolutely love the Wild Mouse Ururi book. The way that it goes through the seasons and there, I love it. It is absolutely gorgeous. The artwork is stunning. And yeah, it's a good book to sort of know what is like spring, summer and that as well, because it has the starter page that says spring, and then obviously you've got your spring pages, then you've got your summer, and you've got your summer pages, so it's good for that respect as well. But yeah, absolutely love that book. For the seasons, I can't wait to start colouring in it. I do feel like once I start, I'm not going to be able to stop, which isn't a bad thing. But yeah, those are probably my two seasonal favourite books. Almost finished. So we've got most whimsical or fun book. And for whimsical and fun, I've picked the Lulu Mayo books. I don't have them all, but these are the ones I have. So I've got Lulu's House of Wonder, I've got A Million Little Monsters, I've got A Million Magical Creatures, A Million Sea Creatures, and A Million Baby Animals. These are my favourite ones. There are a few others that I do want, but like I say, I want to colour a bit more in the ones I've already got first. And I think these have all got a good wide variety of pictures in them. So I will show you what I have done. I've not done many, so I won't be long with these, I promise. So I've done this one in A Million Baby Animals. I think this is so cute. The chickens in the pastel colour palette. Done this earlier in the year. But yeah, I think her artwork is very whimsical. It's so cute. These cute little alpacas, or llamas. I can never remember which one's which. I should know because our neighbour's got alpacas and llamas. They often end up in our back garden. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at these. It's so cute. And the little otters, and oh, I love it. The little piggies. But yeah, so Million Baby Animals. I've done one in Sea Creatures. Let's see. Should be coming up to it. Yep, I've done this one. Done this one for Mermaid. But yeah, they're so cute. I love the little sort of mushroom hat person that they do. That's in the book. The little otter, so cute. The otter's my favourite. I think she needs to do one just on otters. Just saying. Come on, Lulu. Just otters, please. Where are we? Then I've done this one. Yeah, look at the cute little griffin. It's so cute. But yeah, I love them. I love them a lot. And then A Million Little Monsters, sorry. And I did this one last month. The little kitties, the pumpkins. But yeah, they are so good. Great. Again, you can just choose any colours. You don't have to go by any sort of traditional colours or anything. You haven't got to do a brown cat. You can do a bright pink one. Just use your imagination. And then the other one is Lulu's House of Wonder, which is fairly new to me. I haven't coloured in this one just yet. But this one I absolutely love. I am addicted to otters, and I think Lulu is basically me. It says at the back that she becomes an otter when she's happiest and a mermaid when she touches water. So I love otters. So basically, that is basically me. When I am happy, I'm a little otter. Although when I touch the water, I don't become a mermaid. I become a freak because I don't like water. I panic. I'm all right if I get in a bath, but yeah, if I go in the sea or swimming pool, I panic. I can't swim. And yeah, I just panic. I was traumatized when I was a child, basically, when I was in a pool. And yeah, I've never liked it since. So I'm a little bit panicky when I get in the water. I'll go in the pool and that when we go on holiday. But yeah, I'm definitely not a water child. Definitely not. But yeah, definitely whimsical and fun. Although all my books are fun. But yeah, definitely the most whimsical, I think. Most realistic or nature inspired book. Again, various different ones for this question, because realistic, I would actually say the well, I'll say the books in a minute, but I will mention the Christine Karen books, because obviously they are very realistic portraits, and the like the flowers and things, they are very, very realistic. So I would say that. And then also I'd say these two are also my most realistic and nature inspired. I do only have these two Kanoko books, and or you can see from the artwork already, from the front covers, they're very, very, very lifelike. The deer and the rabbit. Is it the chipmunk, that one? It's got stripes, so yeah, it could be a chipmunk. The little mice, the frog, the cat, the birds. But yeah, definitely the most nature inspired book. Here's a sneak peek of what I've done this month for Remembrance Day. But yeah, the rabbits and the ducks, they are so realistic. This book is very intimidating as well, but once you get colouring in it, it's not so bad. But yeah, it's one of those, you can tell what something is. You can tell that that's a rabbit. You can tell there's a horse and a cat. That's when you know with a good artist as well, is when they can draw horses' heads. It is very difficult to draw. But you can work out what bird it is as well. In here, and yeah, absolutely stunning. I want Leon's Journey. I can't wait to get that book. And I don't have what's the other one? Is it Symphony of Cute Animals? I don't have that one for some reason. I'm not sure why. But yeah, you can see you've got a little budgie and a cockatiel, a cat, frog. But yeah, absolutely stunning, stunning book. I love this picture. I want to try and do this one for Christmas. Although I have just coloured one in here, I would love to do another page in here. This paper is amazing. But yeah, fennec foxes. Yeah, most realistic for sure. For nature inspired. But yeah, this one again is the same sort of thing. You can see what the animals are. You can see that these are lilies and sunflowers, obviously a rabbit and a duck, grasshopper, fish. You can even sort of work out what fish they are as well, which is really fun. Little French bulldogs, toucan. But yeah, definitely the most nature inspired book that I have. So yeah, I love this page, by the way. That's one that I've done in here. I followed the tutorial for that. I can't remember who it was though. But yeah, that was way back in 2020 that I did that one. But yeah, those are my most realistic / nature inspired books. Book you have ignored the longest, and that is going to be the Alice in Wonderland book that I shared at the start. Although that's kind of cheating, I guess, because it's not a case of I've ignored it. It's just I haven't coloured in it because it's kind of sentimental, because it's the first book that Shane got me. So the book that I will mention is, I don't know where it is actually. I think it might be, I can't actually see where it is, but the book that I have actually ignored the longest is Daydreams by Hannah Carlson. So just imagine Daydreams sitting in front of me. Yeah, I pick that book up and then I put it back down again. I pick it up every month. I haven't coloured in it yet. And I'm like, yep, I will colour in it this month. And it gets put back on the shelf. I am hoping to get that page done that I have picked in that book this month. Fingers crossed. So it won't be ignored for much longer. But yeah, I don't know what it is about that book. I don't know. It's weird. It's the only one that I haven't coloured in of hers now. It's the last one. Oh, no, actually, tell a lie, it's not. I've got two that I haven't coloured in Atlantis yet, and I haven't coloured in Good Yule. Or Merry Christmas is the one that I've got. But those I'll be colouring in very soon. But yeah, I don't know what it is. It's really weird. Yeah, I don't know. I just sort of pick it up and then it gets put back on the shelf again. The peaches are stunning, but I don't know. I don't know what it is. It's really weird, isn't it? Yeah, I never know what to say about that book either. It's a really weird one. It stumps me every time. It's like if someone was to ask me about that book, I wouldn't really know what to say. I don't know why. It's really weird. It's like I get a really weird mental block with that book. I think I need to colour in it, and then I'll probably have loads to say about it. So yeah. Anyway, so that is the book that I have ignored the longest, and that is the end of the questions. So I do apologise because I hate to know how long this video is, because it isn't actually up on my screen like it usually is. So I do apologise if this was very long. Oh, here it is. It's 1 hour and 32 minutes. So yeah, I do apologise for it being a bit long. Hopefully you had a cup of tea and plenty of biscuits to see you through. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed my ramblings on and a quick flip through of my books. Again, I do apologise for any of the quality and stuff of the video. I need to tweak a few things. Hopefully it is better once I have tweaked things. Hopefully you can hear me fairly well. I think I need to adjust my microphone a little bit because I do feel like I'm going to hit my head on it. So yeah, I do apologise for if it's not too great this time, but hopefully you enjoyed what I was sharing. So yeah, take care everybody, have a lovely colouring month, and I will see you very shortly, probably for colouring completed pages. It's coming up pretty quick already. We're halfway through November. It's absolutely crazy. Hopefully get a lot more pages done, so I've got something to share with you at the end of November, beginning of December. So yeah, enjoy your week, your day and month, and yeah, take care, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.